Welcome back, folks. Come along with me as we head off to Orlando, Florida to iCAST 2021, one of the best fishing expo events known to man. Here, we test all of the latest kayaks and fishing gear. We spend an entire week here filming all the latest gear and sharing it with you guys. So give this video a thumbs up and comment below and let us know what features you're looking for in a kayak. Hey folks, Kayak DIY here, and right now I am at the FeelFree booth, but it's also the BigFish booth, and it's also the Jonny boat booth, and it's also the Seastream booth. It's the whole family. And I am here with Roland, my buddy. You might recognize him from some of the other videos I've done. He's always a great guy, and he's offered to help. So let's just give him a thumbs up already for that. But I'm gonna hand off the mic to him, and he's gonna talk a little bit about some of these new watercrafts that they have and the new features. And yeah, we're gonna roll with it.
What's going on? How you doing?
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out, Justin. I'll cover a few things. As everyone may or may not know, we actually are a family of 4 different brands, and that's Three Waters, Jonny Boats, Seastream, and of course FeelFree Kayaks. This is our Lure Tandem 2. This has been around for a while. Nothing new this year. But I do want to talk about a couple of new boats that we got. We have the BigFish 103 right here. Now this came out in 2021, but we have introduced some new colors, including green flash, which you see here, fast becoming a popular color. There's something that we did introduce at iCAST this year, which is the EZ360 rotating seat. Super simple to use. Now this is a prototype, but it works. Hand that to you. Simple as that. It does lock in place. Now this will be available in December of 2021. So even though it's a 2022 product, it will be available pretty soon. That is compatible with the BigFish 103, 108, and we're currently working on a version for the BigFish 105 and the 120. So this is Three Waters Kayaks ProFish pedal drive. This has been out for a couple of years now. So this is the Three Waters Kayaks ProFish drive, designed specifically for the BigFish 103 and the 108. Simply designed, extremely durable, super easy in and out. Locks into place with one lever. You're ready to go. So the steering on the BigFish 103 is done with the 8-ball rudder system. It offers a super smooth motion, left-right, simple as that. So we're also introducing a new accessory that's actually compatible with all of our Easy Rider seats, which is this one right here specifically. And it's our lumbar support system. And once again, this thing is designed to be, simple to use. It's got 2 points of adjustment, forward and back, and up and down. And this will also be available December of 2021. You ready? So another quick introduction that we're making here at iCAST 2021 is the new Easy Rider upgrade to the BigFish 105 and 120. This seat, for those that are familiar with the BigFish, obviously looks different. This is the one that you'll find on many of our other kayaks, including the BigFish 103 and 108. It's got a wider back. It's actually wider overall, and it's been touted as more comfortable in the current seat on the BigFish 105 and 120. This will be available on BigFish 105s and 120 as early as beginning of this fall, and of course well into the future. So this seat will actually come with the new kayaks, but we will sell a version that's retrofittable on current 105s and 120s because we know there's a lot of them out there. All right, so we got our Jonny Boats Bass 100 here. I'm assuming that most people already know about this watercraft. Some call it a kayak, others call it a boat. Call it whatever you want. It does what it does, and It's actually designed for motor use specifically. You can actually put a gas-powered outboard on this Bass 100. Now we also have what we refer to as the Jonny pods. We have 3 different ones. A steerable one with rudder, where you actually steer it with your feet. We got a second one where you steer it with the 8-ball steering system. New for 2022, we have the Jonny E-Pod, which is actually controlled by a remote steering system. So what's great about this is the fact that there are no manual parts here, no wires, no nothing. It's just this one, well, there is a wire obviously for connection purposes, but it is a remote steering device. It's a self-contained unit, so the battery can actually fit within the pod itself. The remote connects directly to the pod, so you can actually remove the entire system for storage, or when you're traveling for safekeeping or whatever it may be. And in this case, we were able to put the battery inside the box. It's a lithium battery, it's a little smaller. It comes with hardware, so you can install the battery. If you decide to use a different battery that does not fit in the pod, in the tank well, we have the entire kit that comes with it to do so. Now I'll go ahead and show you how this works. You turn the pod on, turn the remote on. This here is your propulsion, simple as that. Now to steer, you use this button. You can almost do an entire 360 turn. So with one hand, you can control the propulsion of this Bass 100. This will be available January of 2022, probably within dealers' hands a few months after that. We don't have pricing at this point. This is a prototype, but we should have that information available within the next couple of weeks. All right, so new for 22 in terms of kayaks is the FeelFree Flash. Now, we're definitely marketing it as a recreational kayak. Even though it has a couple of rod holders, it's specifically designed for that market. It's an underserved market. In 2021, with the pandemic, we found that a lot of people decided that were kind of on the fence in terms of buying a kayak, decided to go ahead and purchase a kayak in 2021. They had more time. They wanted to spend more time with family. So the recreational market grew significantly. Our focus is fishing, certainly, but recreational is a big part of our business. So, we've never had a pedal system available to the recreational market, and that's why we decided to launch the Flash. Now, the reason we came up with the name Flash, it's actually a pretty quick boat. This is based off of the Juntos, also known as Juntos, which is a very popular recreational boat that we've had for, I want to say 12 years or so, maybe even longer. And we basically just made some minor modifications to accommodate a hung seat, which is called the Easy Rider seat. And of course, we integrated the rapid drive pedal system, which is actually the one we use for our Seastream Kayaks brand. And this pedal system itself is actually really easy to use, very smooth, very quiet, and it's pretty quick. Now, the drive itself, if it happens to come out of the boat, it floats. It's a little different than the ProFish pedal drive system that you find on the Three Waters kayaks. Nonetheless, it's the same gearing. Now, the Easy Rider seat, super comfortable, something we haven't seen on any of our recreational kayaks. It's the first time we've done this. This uses the rapid drive steering system. Smooth, easy to use. Like most of our kayaks, this does feature the wheel and the keel. In fact, it's on every FeelFree kayak. So it makes it a lot easier to transport. Given the fact that it is more of a recreational boat, it is limited on capacity. So this has a 325-pound capacity, not designed for those who want to carry 100 pounds of gear. That's why we're not really marketing it as a fishing vessel. However, you can certainly fish on this if you choose to do so. The great thing about this boat, great for the family, if you want to bring out your kids, your wife, your spouse, whatever it may be, you can still fish on this. If you decide you want to bring a couple of rods, you can certainly do that. The price point is going to be very attractive. At time of showing, it's $15.99 MSRP. I assume that in a few years, this video, that may not be as valid anymore. Fine print. But anyway, this is the Flash.
The link will be in the description.
It will be, thank you. So this will be available in various colors. Now this design, it's very unique to our lineup of FeelFree kayaks, but we will have some more simply laid out recreational colors available. It's a little over 11 feet, 30 inches wide, weighing in at about 70 pounds, and this will be available at the end of this year, well into 2022. All right, so here we have the Angler 120 PD by Seastream Kayaks, part of the family of FeelFree US kayak brands. Now, this kayak runs at about 12 feet long, 35 inches wide, weighs in at about 97 pounds, and it has about a 400-pound capacity. This is currently available, retails for $16.49, and I'll just give you a quick rundown. We've got a molded-in handle here in the bow, a massive bow deck, great for storing a fish bag or, yeah, I've seen people stand on it. Don't try that at home, kids. Now, this features a rapid drive pedal system with the rapid drive steering system that connects to a beaver tail rudder. The deck itself has a platform for standing. You can stand on this kayak.
Is it draining underneath the deck?
Yes, it is. You do have two scupper holes here in front, but it does drain underneath the deck as well.
It's a drier deck.
Yes, it definitely does. Features a Unitrack accessory system. The Easy Rider seat, extremely comfortable. Comes with standard with two rod holders with fishing rod leashes, which is an often overlooked feature, but a very important one to keep your rod safe, especially if you're fishing in small creeks and rivers where your rod may snag a tree limb. That's pretty much it. We got a large tank well in the back, actually, that I'd like to point out real quick. You can actually put quite a bit of stuff back here. With a 400-pound capacity, you can put an ice chest full of drinks and food. And once you're done with your food and drinks, you can put your fish there if you decide to keep some. But, yep, this is the Angler 120 PD by Seastream Kayaks, available at seastreamkayaks.com. So here we have the Lure 13.5. This boat's been one of our most popular kayaks. Comes in several different sizes, but we're featuring the 13.5 here. This is a V2, which had a few minor upgrades last year. This year, we actually made an accessory that's compatible with, which is the rotating Easy 360 seat here. This will be available in December of 2021 this year, hitting dealers as early as that time frame, but well into the next year, of course. This one features the overdrive pedal system with the integrated motor drive. So it's an all-in-one system. You don't have to have a separate motor. It actually utilizes the same gearing within inside the pedal system to propel the boat. And once again, this is the Lure 13.5, available currently at FeelFreeUS.com.